G'day guys, welcome back to another Marley Grubber YouTube video. Today we are going to be talking to you guys about how you can go camping for over a week with all this stuff right behind me for less than $1,000. Sit back and enjoy while I teach you guys all the stuff you need to go camping. Number one. Camping chairs. The biggest thing when it comes to picking out a camp chair is comfortability over price. This camp chair right here, I paid sub $100 for. It's got an esky cooler on the side, it's got a cup holder, it's got a wine holder, and also a bottle opener. So when you guys do eventually go to buy your first camp chair, the most important thing to do is to go into the store and actually sit and feel and see how well these chairs feel underneath you. Number two, swags. Swag. So when it comes to buying your first swag, guys, there's plenty of options out here on the market. You've got these big King's Daddy Deluxe swags, you've got a big single swag. I think you've got swags that can fit up to 4 people. The best thing to do is go into the store and make sure you're picking out the right swag for you, because obviously you don't want to be lugging around a big swag if you don't have to. Comfortability is a big thing with these, because obviously you're going to be sleeping on the floor. I recommend grabbing a second internal mattress or an air mattress to go inside of them as well. Next up, gazebos. Now when it comes to buying a gazebo, guys, make sure you guys once again are picking the right size, because sometimes these will come in different sizes. This one here is a 2x2, I think, which is perfect for just sitting underneath our swag. Some people might need a big 4x2 or a 4x4, which is completely up to you. You guys might have a big family, but make sure you guys get the right gazebo for you to keep that rain off and that sun. Number, whatever this is, eskies. When going to buy your first esky, the best thing to think about is how much meat you're going to be storing in these and how long you're going to be going away on your camping trips. But this esky right here is only 60 litres, and me and my partner went away on a week-long holiday, and it served an absolute awesome purpose. For the price point, you can't beat it. That's such a good thing. You can buy it from Kmart for I think $30 to $40 for an esky. Great alternative to a 12-volt system. Obviously, the one annoying thing about having a non-powered esky is you do have to worry about ice factor. So whenever you guys are out in the bush, make sure you're not opening the esky if it's anything that you don't need right away. For beers and stuff like that, I would recommend buying a smaller esky to chuck your ice into, so that way you can go in and out, rather than going into your meat fridge or your meat esky and having to put your beers and stuff in there. Cutlery and kitchenette. You can just take stuff in your own kitchen and stuff. It's perfectly fine, everything like that. Personally, I went to King's, picked up this set. It's got all your plastic bowls, plastic cups, it comes with a full cutlery set, knives and forks, everything like that. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Only costs, I think, sub $50 on some of their specials, so keep a lookout for one of those. Awesome bit of gear. Next up, garbage bags. Don't be a grub. Pick up after yourself and keep Australia clean, alright guys? I don't want to be out there picking up after you, and I don't think anyone else wants to either. So pick up after yourself, 2 bags, 1 bag in, 2 bags out. Next up, we've got lighting. Obviously this is a very expensive light, it's a Milwaukee light, but I use this for work. So it's the light that I use. You guys can definitely go out and get a lantern from Kmart or something like that for $20 easy. This thing is awesome. It's got so many light features. It's magnetic on the back, which is good for sticking to your gazebo, but if you really came down to it, you've got a torch on your phone, you can use that. I've done that many times before. Recoveries and mishaps. One of the most important things when you're going out camping, especially if you're going off-road, taking a rated recovery bag, guys. Inside of here, I've got my big bow shackles, they are rated. I've got a big snatch strap rated to my car. If you don't know what rated means, make sure you talk to the person at the store and tell them what car you've got, and they'll be able to tell you, recommend a snatch strap for you. Jumper leads, these have saved my ass more times than I can count. Being on a Fraser trip, it's the middle of the night, pissing down rain, and my battery went flat. Luckily, I had a set of these and we were able to jump start it off my secondary battery. Great bit of gear, make sure you have them. And finally, a big old tool bag. It's got all my general handy tools and stuff like that. All my big toolboxes over in the shed. But this is all the stuff that I take everywhere with me. This lives in the car permanently. It's got all your basic socket sets, wrenches, stuff like that. Make sure you guys get one. And make sure it's all the right parts that you know to go on this car. There's no point in having stupid extra bits and pieces that don't actually work for your car. Like right here, got some heat shrink, got a big hammer, ratchet, got some wrenches, bit of extra wire, big flathead screwdriver, and these are a full tang design, so you can smack out of these and it won't break the screwdriver in half. Fire and first aid. Fire safety is no joke, guys. When it comes to fire, there's no in between. This one right here lives on my passenger footwell, permanently mounted. These things are great for if there's anything like an electrical fire with your car or spot fires around your camp. You can go around and quickly put them out. Nothing more important than safety. Make sure you guys do your research when it comes to fire extinguishers, because there's plenty of different types out there. Also, make sure you guys check online for your fire safety codes around your local area. Some places don't actually allow fires when you're camping, so that is a big thing you guys have to watch out for. Big fines could be applied. When it comes to first aid kits, nothing is more important than having everything inside this thing when you need it, because it's always when you don't have something that you need it, isn't it? Try and make sure someone in your group is actually first aid and CPR qualified, because stuff that happens out in the bush can be deadly. My partner Emily has just reminded me, make sure you guys get a snake bite kit that is fully self-sufficient and has everything inside of it, because you don't want that to happen. Especially in the bush. Especially in the bush. Now we've got cooking and water storage. For water storage, I use this big 25 litre jerry can, awesome bit of gear. Got a tap on the end, that's at the end of the tailgate. Got water for days. It's awesome to use it for your cooking, your cleaning, just filling up your water bottles. Next up for cooking, I've got one of these little gas stoves. These things are great. You can get little gas cylinder canisters. They go into each side. You can cook on them straight away. If you guys have seen one of these, they are super cheap. You can get them from Kmart. Once again, you can get them from King's. Any camping store, they will have these, and they are super cheap, super great. Better than your Weathers actually sometimes. I hope you guys enjoyed this newest video. If you liked it, please remember to like, comment and subscribe. If I missed anything that might be in your under $1,000 kit, make sure to leave it in the comments below, and I hope to see you guys out on the tracks. Cheers guys.